WEZL on the web at WEZL.com.
Blake Shelton and Trace Atkins and Hillbilly Bone on WEZL.
Good morning, and watch out for the rain. Got some flooding in the crosstown this morning, standing water out there. A lot of rain moving through here last night, except at Gary's house. And it didn't rain at Gary's house.
No, it did rain. Not a whole lot, though.
Okay. Poured down everywhere else.
It woke us up.
It was, but I do understand there is flooding on the crosstown this morning already, so just be careful.
Yes.
We had a great time. Saturday, I absolutely enjoyed probably more than any other year the Cooper River Bridge run this year.
Did you run it?
I was doing till the Kenyon caught up to me, and then I just quit.
So you started on Friday night.
No, I started Saturday morning, same time everybody else did.
And the Kenyon caught up with you?
Yeah, and then I just sat there at the coffee shop and watched everybody else go by.
Best thing to do, man.
Yeah, I figure, if I can't win, I'm not going to bother.
That's right.
So I just sat and watched them run. Actually, there was a bunch. I don't know what exactly. I'd never been at the front of that thing before. We went over and sat at Meadow Coffee there, right on Coleman Boulevard, and just watched everybody come in to use the bathroom. And they started.
You do that over at that coffee shop?
No, they weren't supposed to. But apparently, once they get so many people with full bladders, there's just nothing they can do about it.
Okay.
They just, for whatever reason, most of those were walkers, though. We didn't have any Kenyons in there getting coffee or anything. But it's the whole thing started. There must have been, 15 cars from Subaru at the beginning of this thing. It was like a Christmas parade.
They were the sponsor?
I don't know. And then there were like 10, 15 cars with BILO signs on them, people riding in the back.
They were a sponsor.
Some guy was playing his trumpet like a New Orleans jazz thing in the back of a truck. I mean, it was like a parade. And then came a police car followed by a fire truck with all the lights blazing. And then there was quiet for a second. And then came the Kenyons.
Did the Kenyons win it?
I don't know. I don't know who won.
That's what I heard. I didn't look yesterday, but I heard it was
either a Kenyan or an Ethiopian.
I think it was a Kenyan one, and an Ethiopian woman. Is what I think. I think it was an Ethiopian
woman came in first as far as the females, and a Kenyan came in as far as the males.
Do we always have Ethiopians in? This first time I've heard.
They always. They're great runners. They're great runners. But my understanding is they run, the Kenyans in particular run as a team. They have one guy, they were telling me, who is like the rabbit. And he takes off. He has no intention of finishing. His goal is to get to the top of the bridge in record time. And everybody else's goal is to keep up with him. And once he gets to the top and has exhausted himself, he just drops out.
Well, what's the good of that?
And then everybody else keeps going. Everybody else is already on record time, and they're at the top, and they're cruising at that point.
That makes no sense to me.
No, they are. Absolutely. Keeps them paced.
It's motivation?
Absolutely. Keeps them paced. Keep up
how
with
does he
him.
Do that? Get the short straw? You run first and then quit.
I don't know. I'm sure they all take the money back home. They don't do it individually. They all take it back home and use it.
So he runs to the top of the bridge really fast.
As fast as he can. I mean, record time.
And then he's done.
He's done. His job's to get him to the top of the bridge in record time. And they all do their best to keep up with him. And once they get up there, they're cruising downhill. I mean, I think they finished. The winner finished in averaging 4-minute miles. And the last half of the race going downhill were closer to 3.5-minute miles.
Oh, it must have been quicker than that because
it was like 24, 25 minutes.
Brad Franco tweeted he did it in that amount of time.
Yeah, right. Darlene did it. She set some kind of record, didn't she?
She was in the top 25 of her age group.
Yeah, there were like 2,000 people in her age group. She finished 25th, or in the top 25. She did less than an hour. It was her best time ever. Well, she was still running when she got to St. Stephen.
She ran from downtown to St. Stephen?
I think she did. She was cranked up.
Oh, man.
And poor old Gary just hanging on. Gary just holding on to her purse.
If she keeps living, she's eventually going to be the first in her age group.
I think she'll beat a Kenyan before it's over with.
An old Kenyan.
It was incredible. It really was. I mean, it was a nice morning, a little breezy, a little cool, but it was a nice morning. And they said they had about 40,000 register finally, and about 33,000 actually crossed the finish line.
Simon Dirangu.
That's who I thought
in
it was.
27:49. That was the men's leader. and Mescarum Acefa,
Yeah.
female.
I'm sure you
finished in
pronounced that right.
32-31.
I had her on my bracket. I think I won some money.
You had mascara.
I think I did. As the winner in the women's division.
Mescarum Acefera.
Careful.
Anyway, the fastest man was 27:49. That's flying in
6.2
in a 10K
miles.
run.
Yeah, that's
And
they're
most of
averaging.
that was keeping pace with that rabbit to the top of the bridge.
Exactly. It's amazing to watch them, man. 6:18 at WEZL.
Why is Terminex the most respected?